just like, listen, let's be cordial here. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me thinking that you're gonna boss me around on my live and say some false information about Dominicans and history, and then pretend like you know what you're talking about. This guy, he came up here and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna take him off the live." He left by his own accord. I didn't drop him, right? So don't come up here pretending you're tough, bro. I've met the toughest people in the world, and it's not him. You know what I'm saying? I met the Russians. I met the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? It's not him. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm one of those people that I'm gonna give you the truth, even if you don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? Listen, history is in stone. I'm not changing it. It's right there. You guys can view it and see for yourself. If you like it, you could Google it. You could read a book. You could go to the Library of Congress. I'm gonna calm down because I'm stressing out AD, and I apologize. But I didn't like his energy, bro. Like, how are you gonna come on somebody's live and then, like, you know, do what he just did, man? Like, I'm a grown man. You know, you can't. I'm not. You know, if you come with that to me, it's like expect to get that back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna stay down. You know what I'm saying? That's not me, man. It's just. You know what I mean? And I apologize.
His narrative is basically that, you know, Haitians, you know, had the gonads to stand up to the French, and they didn't kiss up to their colonizers, whereas Dominicans
never kissed up to any colonizer either. Again, the people for Dominicans were fighting the Europeans a lot longer than the Haitians were, and that's why I don't like
sense when we were both like the same country. We were Hispaniola. When did we?
No. Listen, the Haitians came in the late 1600s. You know what I'm saying?
Completely different.
You know what I mean? We're the same island, but they came in a different time.
I remember even during the time of the Haitian struggle, there was a divide even within Haiti. You had the Kingdom of Haiti and you had the Republic of Haiti. Understand the context of what was going on at the time and understand the difference between Dessalines and Boyer. You had opposing parties within there. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just one monolith of like one peaceful unity of Haitian people coming together. No, there was a lot going on. And we got to put it within context, right? And he commented on the separation of the Vatican, rejecting the Vatican. The majority of Haiti, even to this day, if I'm not mistaken, is Catholic, right? The only thing that happened, like especially like after Dessalines, after Boyer, is the separation of church and state. But they still allowed religious institutions to be, you know, within the country. You see what I'm saying? They didn't completely reject them. So that's a big lie. And also, if you look at the Haitian flag currently, you take a look and you could see the Parisian cap, the Liberty cap. That's symbolical to the Freemasons. I've heard that Boyer was associated with the Freemasons. So you reject the Vatican, but you associate yourself with the Freemasonry. So it doesn't make sense. And also voodoo, that is known to be historically from Haiti, they have associations with the Catholic Church and the Vatican. So there's a lot of things that just contradict itself when they say that. That's a lie, man. That's a lie. They didn't completely reject. A lot of it
but
is
I don't know if these are supposed, sorry, my love, but if these are supposed to be verifiable facts that anybody can look up.
Anybody can look up.
Where is the misinformation, though?
The misinformation is that, again, I started interrupting the history didn't start into the late 1600s. Remember, they got freed in 1804. They started fighting in 1770s, right? 1771. They didn't have enough time to mix. And remember, the textbooks, the historical textbooks were written by the Spanish. It wasn't written by the French, because the Spanish were in the island since the 1400s. Remember? Again, I give all credit to what Haitians did. I didn't take away anything that the Haitians did. I give them full credit. We don't have anything against the Haitian people. There's nothing against Haitians, man. Like, I don't know why people can't think logically about what I'm saying. We don't have anything against Haitian people. When we're talking about Haiti, we're talking about the government, not the poor Haitian people or the rich Haitian people. We're talking about the Haitian government, the Haitian that keeping the poor Haitians down and causing them, you know, to have to go from their country to another country. I'm talking about the poor Haitian people, the Haitian people, not, you know, the government. I'm not talking about the actual people there, because they're not the ones writing these laws. They're not the ones with the power. You know, the Haitian people are not the ones creating, for the most part, issues. That's only a few of them people, but that's people from every country, like I just said. And the misinformation comes from people not reading the Dominican history. Because I knew the Haitian history when old dude came up, right? I told them what happened on the Haitian side, right? But he didn't know what happened on the Dominican side, and he's half Dominican, right? So I'm like, he thinks it was a nice transition, Lo Maximo, in 1822 to 1840. If it was a nice transition, why did we fight Haiti in 1844? It wasn't a nice transition. You see what I'm saying? If it was a nice transition, it would have been the same island, like the same government. It wasn't nice, man. It was a nice transition. Again, nothing against the Haitian people. They don't have nothing to do with what I was talking about. I was talking about the government and historical things. I wasn't talking about, none of the people that are alive today were around in 1804. Come on now. You know what I mean? No one alive today was around in 1804 or 1771. You know what I mean? I'm talking about historical data and information. I don't know why people are getting so upset about things that you could easily Google on a computer.
Big facts. Are you able to bring up Wits or not?
Am I able to bring up who?
Wits.
Yeah, I can bring up Wits.
I don't know if she can come up because she was texting a lot.
Yeah, I just got upset because you got to blame both sides. You got to blame both sides. And I don't like when somebody just blames one side. Listen, I'm fine when somebody's saying, you know what? Dominicans were evil to Haitians during the Trujillo era. I agree. But it wasn't really Dominicans. It was the dictator, right? I got to agree to that because
and it wasn't even a dictator. It wasn't even a dictator. There's a lot of history behind that accusation about Trujillo massacred 100,000 and all that.
Nah, it wasn't 100. It was 17,000. It was 17,000. But he did.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the people talk a lot. People talk a lot of smack, and they don't really know the true history. The only reason he did that,
you know what they told me in CUNY? That it was 300,000 people.
Nah.
I swear to God, that's what they told me.
No. It was
in a university course, they told me 300,000. So you can understand that it's like a bunch of lies and indoctrination.
Yeah, it was only 17,000. And Dominicans, we actually paid reparations to Haitians. We actually paid 500,000, I believe either dollars or pesos for 17,000 people, and we gave them some land as well, if I'm not mistaken. And it was around. Did the survey again. It was about 50 because the guy who was alive, the guy who recorded what they recorded the people who were unalive. He recorded between 17,000. The Dominicans we actually paid Haiti for that. We gave Haiti money. We gave them 500,000 at that time. I don't know what year it was, but we gave them 500,000. We gave them some land. We apologized. So we did all we could when he passed away.
But supposedly there's a good reason that Trujillo did that, and it was supposedly because certain amounts of Haitians was like violating land, or they wasn't abiding to his laws.
That's what happened. They encroached on the territory, and then we retaliated, and 17,000 of them passed.
And they was warned too. They were
warned. But again, you can't count human life. Even if they were warned, people did pass away and they have family, right? So
of course, yes.
So we at the end of the day, you got to be responsible for what you do. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, sorry guys, I just put some mental on my face. Sorry about that. At the end of the day, you got to be responsible about what you do, and you got to be honest, man. Those people were unalive, and the Haitians are right on that historical point. They're correct.
Dr. Richard, I feel like that was going to be a good conversation. I really hope that it didn't get to that point. I'm a little bit disappointed because I was really looking forward because honestly, I know he was a little heated, but he had some good points, and he sounds very educated in his own way. So I thought this was going to be like a really good conversation because I was like, I want to hear.
Honestly, listen, I give Haiti props for, you heard me say this before. You got to give Haiti what they're due. 1804, you got to give that to Haitians. You got to give Haitians also. right? So those were 1861, 1865. That's the best year between Haitian and Dominicans. 1861, 1865. Why that's the best?
Let me ask you something. Wasn't the within the Haitians esclavizaron a the Dominicans?
Yeah, but that was earlier though. That was in 1822.
Well, here's my thing, Dr. Richard. I kind of feel like the thing get heated because everybody gets so emotional because every time somebody come with receipts trying to challenge anything that you say, I feel like that kind of triggers you. I could be wrong. I'm just.
No, he dropped because he didn't have any facts. When I mentioned 1805, 1806. He was like, "Oh shit!" And I said, "What's up?" But he stayed quiet for like 2 minutes, and then he bounced. He was like, "I'm out."
I don't know. I saw it as a healthy debate. I don't know. I don't think it really got that bad. You know what I mean? People get aggressive sometimes, but come on.
Oh, I was excited. I'm like, okay.
I guess I'm a coward because y'all literally. No, but
you. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of happy that you did because I'm a woman too, and when I see men like speaking loud, I get. I'm the same way.
That's norm. See, that's the difference. I wish it would have we let it ride. You know what I mean? Let them go back and forth. I love that. Personally, I get on TikTok to debate. It's not to be somebody to talk sweet to me. I want it to get spicy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think a debate is cool. I mean.
Yeah. No, but again,
we stick to the facts. It's cool if we're exchanging facts and discussions. It's not cool once I feel like it's about to get personal, and it's somewhere along the line. And I don't blame just you, but somewhere along the line, the reason I intervened is because I'm like, we're gonna deviate from talking about the facts, and this is gonna turn personal. And when that happens, I check out. I don't care anymore.
Because you see, last night it was getting heated, and I went to bed, and I'm like, okay, I need to talk to Gorilla because I mean, even like with this whole thing in Haiti and DR, at the end of the day, we're individuals. Nothing to do. I don't know about him. I know I don't have nothing to do with all that. That mess that's going on. And at least for me, at the end of the day, when I go to sleep at night, I want to feel like I respected people the way they should. So if I had said something rude and I wanted to...
No, you didn't say anything rude. You didn't say anything rude. You were just standing up. You were just standing up for your people, and I told you that was okay. The only thing I didn't like is when I was letting you speak, and then I was trying to speak, and then you kind of kept trying to stop me from saying what I wanted to say. But other than that, you good. And that's why I let him talk. He kept saying, "You're not gonna let me speak after this." I'm like, "Bro, keep going. Just say what you gotta say." I let him speak.
Oh man.
And then I said, "You finished?" And then he was done. And then I mentioned one date. He checked out. Like he didn't have any more knowledge, bro. You can't come.
I think he did. I think he just didn't want to start no problem.
Nah, he checked out. I saw it in his mind.
I think he felt bad. He made a woman cry.
Yeah, I think so. Because of her, he's like, oh my God, this is gonna go. Nah, but you gotta understand, he's just like y'all because he's just as Dominican as y'all.
No, that's not true.
Not when you come out with statements so degrading and so hostile.
He's Dominican.
Yeah, if you Dominican, you wouldn't speak like Duarte like that. That's like
That's right.
That's a Haitian. Imagine a Haitian speaking about Dessalines.
No, but listen though, wild. you gotta understand. He's Dominican and Haitian, so he's not just. It's just like Dr. Richard. Dr. Richard is Dominican and what? Puerto Rican? You said same thing for him. He's Dominican and Haitian. So
I don't have nothing against him though.
We need people like this in these kind of conversations.
He checked out when I said what happened with Dessalines. He looked down to the floor, and then that's when when I started speaking up higher, AD was like, "Yo, don't start arguing." But he already had checked out. Ask Papo. He already was looking down.
Yeah.
He checked out when I said.
Hi.
As far as I seen him, he already had a preconceived notion of Dominicans anyway.
Right.
Well, he's Dominican.
So he already came negative already from the start.
Yeah, he came aggressive. I was listening to the whole conversation. He came a little bit aggressive, but I believe he had a little bit of the two. Like he had a little bit of lack of knowledge of what he was trying to
lack of knowledge, man.
Back, but also at the same time, he didn't want to argue that much.
Yeah, I mean, you can't come to somebody like me who knows as much history as I do with like 3 pieces of information. You're gonna get destroyed. Papo knows. Papo see me go full out, not full out, but he see me go like when like I'm actually going on someone, like, you know what I mean? Like, listen.
I would love to see both of you guys because again, I'm not gonna discredit him because a lot of the things he was saying.
I'm not discrediting
that's why I said you may know your history, and I tell you that I say it all the time.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
But that's what I be saying. You know what you know. You understand? You learn what you learn, but we also learn what we learn.
I've studied both sides. It's not just about learning one side. You gotta learn both sides. You gotta know the truth. The truth is when you actually read what's there and what's there. See, a lot of people don't know. Do you know about Lemba Wits?
I don't remember. You listen though. Listen to me. No, it's I don't. I went to school in Haiti for a very little bit of time. You know, the only reason I probably still have a Haitian accent is one, because most of the people around me are Haitian, and I also was speaking French.
You don't sound that much Haitian. You just sound like you're speaking English with a little bit of accent, but not.
No, I'm just saying, like, I didn't go to school in Haiti that long. I went to school here in the U.S. for the most of my life.
But see, I don't have nothing against the guy. He kept saying, "Don't kick me out." I'm like, bro, just speak your speak. I wasn't gonna kick him out.
Because he probably noticed how, like, you get about Haiti. You challenge it. Not everything. Not everything, but some stuff.
I challenge the negative stuff. The stuff.
I remember you said there was one thing someone said, and you said not that much, and I'm like, that just sounds like not that much. Why it can't just be like? Why is it not that much?
What conversation was that?
I don't remember. I just thought it was funny at that point. But
see, this is the problem.
Real quick, Widge. How do you feel if somebody disrespects like Dessalines or Boyer? How would you feel about that?
Disrespect, but it depends on what you call disrespect. Because if the person just want to speak
in any deplorable way,
okay, I'll answer. You guys speak about Haiti, and Dr. Richard speak about Dessalines all the time. I don't.
In a negative way, though.
I never spoke about Dessalines until today.
You see, he did, and that's what I'm saying. But you did today. I don't feel. That's the thing. I would still. The only way I would get triggered is when you start discredit me. But other than that, you can state your fact and we can go back and forth. I love to go back and forth. Like, I enjoy having those conversations. I'm not gonna get upset. The only time I would get upset and probably emotional, because again, I'm a woman, if I feel like you are attacking me. But speaking about history is not attacking me directly.
No, but see, this is what I get upset, right? Where Haitians don't know their history. Okay, I understand you read your own version of history, but what I don't understand is, how do you not know our history, and you don't even know Lemba, and people like, oh, 1804. I appreciate 1804, but how do you not know Lemba?
So what about Lemba today? Can you tell me the purpose of Lemba today? Help me understand, please. I honestly want to know.
Lemba is the hero of the Dominican, is a black African hero of the Dominican Republic. Is one of the three heroes.
You said Dominican Republic. Was it Dominican Republic at that time? Because I do remember Haiti and Dominican Republic comes afterwards.
It was Hispaniola. He's on the Spanish side.
Hispaniola, or was it Dominican Republic?
Hispaniola. He's not
but
Haitian.
Hispaniola was also Haiti. Haiti was Hispaniola at
He's
one
not
point.
Haitian.
No, I didn't say he was. I'm asking you so we can understand.
I would like to correct that a little bit there, because there were two sides of the island. They were politically
not in the 1500s,
separated.
bro. You got false information. Not in the 50s. You're Dominican and you're bringing false information. The island didn't divide until 1697 under the Treaty of Ryswick.
That's what I'm saying.
The French, no, this is in the 1500s, bro. You got the information wrong. You're not getting your dates right. This is in the 1500s. Lemba was brought from Africa in 15. Everybody on
I'm not putting you. I was trying to catch up with what AD was saying.
Google Lemba, and you'll see that when he was captured from Africa, when he was in the DR from the Spanish, and it's going to be in the 1500s.
But Dr. Richard, I'm just trying to understand right now so I can understand what you're saying. Haiti was Hispaniola as well. I don't know if you're aware of that.
They were not.
They were not. There was no.
It was the whole island was called Little Hispaniola.
No.
Haiti didn't come until 1804.
I didn't say Haiti, but I'm saying the whole island itself.
No, the island was called Hispaniola, and before it was called Hispaniola, it was called Quisqueya. But the western side the mountainous region has always been called Ayiti. That's the mountainous region. That the Ayiti means mountainous region, and
so you're saying the whole island was not Little Hispaniola? That's what you're saying?
I just said it's called Hispaniola before. I just said it was
the whole island, right?
Yes,
because you keep saying the Dominican. You translating it into
the
Dominican
the west and the east. Right.
But regardless. Speaking about the separation, I am saying they both were Hispaniola. The whole island was Little Hispaniola.
Yes. The whole island was Little Hispaniola.
So when you're translating it and you're saying the DR, it's not the DR. Little Hispaniola was both Haiti and the Dominican Republic. When you translate it and say it was the Dominican Republic, it doesn't sound too good, Dr. Richard, because it sounds like
Haiti didn't exist.
You're trying to take credit for something exaggerated.
It wasn't Haiti. Was not even.
It wasn't Haiti, and it wasn't the Dominican Republic, and that's
it was. It was Santo Domingo since 1496. With Santo Domingo.
It was Little, but we are speaking about Little Hispaniola.
Yes, but hold on.
You translating it to Dominican Republic, and it wasn't. It was Little Hispaniola.
Yes, because Santo Domingo is the first city in the Americas since 1496. 1496. So that the Dominicans have been called Dominicans since the 1600s. Actually, since the late 1500s, because the Dominican order was in the DR since the 1500s. So they have always been called Dominicans because of the Catholic Church. So Dominicans, the reason Dominicans are called Dominicans is because of the order of the Dominicans, right? The Dominicans' real name. Hey, can somebody mute themselves, please? The original name of the original name of the Dominicans is Quisqueyano. Like, Puerto Ricans are called Boricuas, right? Dominicans are actually Quisqueyano. That's why in the national anthem they say Quisqueyano. Blah 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 blah.
I'm only referring to the part where you were explaining about that guy and you were mentioning Little Hispaniola. The other part, I'm not disagreeing.
Not Little Hispaniola, it's Hispaniola.
Yeah, from
Hispaniola, whatever it's called. That.
No, but you're saying little, so you are.
Excuse me, in my country.
Since the 1600 until 1804, it was Saint Domingue for the west part of the island, ruled by the French.
I just said that earlier, yeah.
And
okay, but it wasn't. The whole island was Hispaniola.
Yeah.
It was the name of the island doesn't have nothing to do.
But that's what I'm speaking on. Quincy. That's what I was speaking about. That I wasn't speaking about nothing else. That's what I was speaking about.
Because if we refer to the name of the island today, we're still a single island, but we are two different countries. So it was the same way back then. They were like separated between the two coasts, the west coast and the east coast. So the west coast was ruled by the French in the 1600 until 1804 when Haiti, because they were slaves from Africa.
In Louisiana. Yeah, but that was in the 1500s. Mostly now the Louisiana is Haitian culture because they went in the 1700s. So it's mostly Haitian culture. But Dominicans were also in Louisiana and Cubans too.
Correct. Then to complete my statement, and the east side was ruled by the Mex. The mix were those that got mixed with Africa and
you a hater,
Latinos and Spanish.
You're the biggest hater in the world.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Come on now, like it's.
So to be in agreement with AD is
information.
To be in agreement with AD, I could say that yes, it was the same island, but not the same regions. Just like today, we share the same island.
I was just saying that it was one. At one point, it was one island, one place. Okay. When you mentioned the name, I had to clarify. I had to get clarification so that way I can understand where you're going with this.
Because you're translating in Creole.
She just wants to make sure to separate Dominican history from Hispaniola. She wants to make it's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of seems very anti-Dominican, but
no. Actually, it's the same. What I'm trying to say, because he wants to say
she's always been that way. Always.
Hispaniola as a whole, it's tied to Dominican identity. Haiti is not. You need to understand that.
Wait, repeat that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I couldn't hear.
I couldn't hear you.
I said that the Dominican identity and the whole island, right? The history between the two are tied together. So when we refer to Hispaniola, Dominicans, we're talking about the same thing. Depending on the time, even though we use it interchangeably, it's still referring to the same people.
That's my whole point. That was my whole point.
You have to, like, my only beef with Haitians is, y'all have to stop removing Dominicans from history. Because even when y'all speak about Anacanoa,
my point.
Listen, when y'all speak about Anacanoa, y'all speak about y'all history. It is not y'all history. That's
you
understand that.
You sound really
You gotta understand that. All of y'all, listen, a lot of the history y'all speak on, y'all gotta give credit where credit is due. Y'all in the world scene, y'all like to separate Dominicans and be like, nah, this was us. And y'all really jacking us. Y'all really jacking us. And that needs to be called out. Anacanoa, that's us. You understand what I'm saying? That's Dominicans. You understand?
No, it's not.
Y'all gotta accept that.
It's the whole island. It's the whole island.
No, it wasn't the whole island because the Spanish.
It's not y'all.
No, I didn't say y'all. I said us.
Listen, y'all have to accept. No, y'all have to accept the fact that y'all were added later. It's the thing. Y'all have nothing to do with the actual infrastructure of the island at all. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all show up.
Wait a minute, you calm down a little bit. I'm just.
Keep it calm. Let's keep it calm.
Bro, let's not attack it too bad. Let's not attack it too bad.
You way more pressed than me, and I'm a woman. You are speaking to a woman. You way up there.
No.
You way heated.
Listen, no, not you. And then the people in the comments.
Yeah, let's keep it calm.
There's a lot of Haitians listening. Nah, that's how I talk, man. Y'all gotta stop being so sensitive about it. This is information, right? That I'm passionate about because I see it too often. You have to stop nitpicking and try to separate things. I mean, he's bringing receipts. He's bringing facts. Okay, he's trying to be reasonable about it.
Well, this is the thing. Just like you passionate, we all are too. But you see, I'm keeping control. I'm not bringing my emotion fully into this. What I'm saying that is one island. Now, if you start speaking about the Dominican Republic, then you're not speaking about Hispaniola. You are speaking about the Dominican Republic, and you're speaking about Haiti. But if you sing Hispaniola, when it was Hispaniola, it was Haiti. It was both one country. It was one island, one country.
But you said both like they were included.
Ain't nobody debating that.
I didn't say nobody was debating that. I was speaking to Dr. Richard. I don't know if you guys were paying attention. If you guys started paying attention in the middle of the conversation, because until now I have not discredited anything. He has a guy up there, and I was asking him about that guy up there.
Yeah, this is Lemba. This is the hero, the national hero of the Dominican Republic, and he's the first African. To have the first slave rebellion in the Americas in 1530s. He had the first slave, I believe 1532, I believe, and that was the first slave rebellion. 15 years. In the Dominican Republic side, this was before the Gutenberg press. The Gutenberg press was a little bit after this. So a lot of the information. Started calling the inhabitants of Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo actually has existed before Haiti, like I said before, since 1496. Is the first city. Santo Domingo is the first city in the Americas. Is before Haiti. Is before all those. Is before America. Is before Mexico. Before Mexico. Santo Domingo is the first city in the Americas. Hun Farlow. You could Google first city in the Americas. Somebody go and educate Farlow's in the comment. Google first city in the Americas. No cap ML. Google first city in the Americas. Google first city in the Americas, and they'll be.
See how they deny it?
I got a question for you. I got a question for you guys.
Why do they deny the facts?
I got a question for you guys. I got a question for you guys. Okay, so being that I'm honestly curious, being that we're on the same island, right? And Haiti was the first black independent.
Dominican was the first black.
Okay.
That's a fact.
You know what? Because I'm not gonna argue with you men up here about stuff like that, because you guys want to debate and compete, and I just don't understand why. But okay.
You seem to not accept truth,
did in 1904. I'm gonna
not
read.
accepting the truth.
No, wait a minute, because this is the thing. I know a different history. It's not accepting the truth. I know a different history, so I'm not here to let you guys educate, to let you guys brain what I know.
Brainwash you. I'm not gonna
but I
brainwash
have
you.
not
You can
a
research.
chance to really dig into a lot of things.
How
So
can
that's why
somebody
when you guys say
brainwash you
something
without
I don't
public
know,
information?
I keep my mouth quiet. You understand? It's not about giving credit. If I don't know something, I just shut up and let everybody else
But that's
speak. If I
public
don't know
information. Nobody can brainwash you. That's public information.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why if I don't agree with something, you're not gonna force it down my throat. I'm
That
just
forces it down
saying,
your
just
throat.
like
You
you
just
guys
do
don't agree with
research.
everything I say, and I'm not gonna fight back and forth. I just let it go.
He's saying why I changed history so bad. Listen, if
I have
I'm changing no, not you.
I was gonna reformulate my question so I can ask you guys a question.
Not you,
No. I didn't ask my question. You guys still haven't.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I had to reformulate my question because I'm not gonna keep saying, "Oh, hey, Dominicans were the first black." Okay, the world know Haiti as the first black, but you guys think differently. Fine. On 1804.
We know that.
Being that we're on the same island, we were all slaves.
We were separated already.
We were already separated though.
Dominicans, I'm saying the Dominican Republic. I'm asking you.
Yeah, the Dominican Republic
My point
wasn't
is
there
not about
at that
separate.
time.
I'm asking you guys, do you guys personally right now on this live, do you guys feel proud about Haitians and the island itself for fighting those people off the island? You guys feel proud about that?
We did the same
yes
thing
or no?
though in the
Did you guys
1500s.
yes or no? Did you guys pass? I'm not asking what you did or whether or not you did the same thing. My question is very specific. And I am very
That's not even relevant, though. It's not even relevant.
Why would we not be proud?
Yes or no?
Does that make sense? Why would we not be proud? Yeah, we happy about it.
Okay,
yeah.
yes, you guys are proud. So why is it a problem every time we speak about it? It's like you guys want to remind us every time.
Completely 100% accurate, because if you look at what was
every time that well,
why don't y'all mention us? Why don't y'all just speak about the entire history?
You guys always have
y'all
afterwards.
Listen, y'all listen. The thing is, y'all tell half truths. You understand? Like, you never know. Like, cause a lot of y'all politically are Haitian, but by blood are Dominican.
Facts.
And they also participated. But y'all don't want to accept the fact that there were already people there when y'all showed up. You understand?
Y'all
don't want to accept the fact that these people were.
Yes,
they were the Dominicans.
Yeah, the Mex has like almost 200 years of history already.
We all related.
They were related to us.
Listen, there's no sense of this fight. Listen. There's no point. The point is, I see, it's two different countries. You guys want to make it seem like you're different so bad, and then want to come back and be like, we are all one. We are on the same island. We all related. That's my whole point. You guys don't want that. You guys want to challenge everything else. We are one. We are brothers. I promise you. If the police come to most Dominicans' house, they go to a home, they're going to describe them as a black female, a black male. That's what they're gonna describe them as. We are brothers, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys want to be like so intense on this. It doesn't matter. If you really try, honestly, in your heart, love people, and you want to see the two island getting better, if you guys all want to sit here and like going back and forth about it, it is what it is, and people can accept whatever they want to accept in their heart, and that's completely up to them. They are entitled to that. You guys are entitled. I'm entitled to how I feel. At the end of the day, I know I don't hate Dominicans. I love Dominicans. I love Haitian people because I feel like those are my people.
It's you entitled to how you feel.
I'm gonna tell you something, Dr. Richard.
I'm entitled to the truth. Though.
You see how excited we get on this live?
I like the truth. I don't like feelings.
go and talk about like Haiti, the island, the Dominicans, I'll get
it's the same island.
Live,
when you say,
I'll get just Haiti, as excited. I'll get mad too.
When you say Haiti or DR, you're talking about the same island, right?
The same island. I'm saying. I said it because I want you guys to understand me. If I go somewhere and they're attacking us, I feel some type of way. But why? Right. Because I feel like I'm closer to you guys than anybody else.
Yeah, because you're from the same island.
Exactly my point. I just don't like when we fight so much, we can't come to a common ground. It's like we want to get credit, but really, why does the credit matter? That's why I don't go do no research coming up here.
The reason
the credit doesn't matter.
So the reason the credit matters because
with the S on your chest about the liberation and all that. Like,
but see, we don't have a live. We don't have a live about. Listen though, the reason why we don't have a live talking about Dominicans in our country and our history.
I like the truth.
We speak. That's the truth, and what I'm saying is the truth. We don't have a live debating on Haitian and the Dominican history. You guys do. So that's why we come in here having to feel like we have to defend ourselves because you guys are showing us in a negative light. Come on now. But other than that,
I'm showing everything. I'm showing everything that's historically accurate in the historical context because you can't sugarcoat history.
Like let's clear up the smoke with this stuff, right? You show up after there's been years. We're talking about hundreds of years of resistance. Y'all showed up last minute, right? Y'all started working together with the Tainos that was there, which is our people, and y'all showed up and just hijacked the whole thing and say it was y'all, it was African people. This and that. Nah, get out of here with that.
The Tainos were mostly gone.
Also African as well.
No, but not like that. Not like that.
It doesn't matter how you guys are somehow
y'all coming with this ethno stuff all the time. Don't get it. Yeah, we're not playing those games because y'all be fighting the ethno. That is hard body. Yeah. Even in United States politics, y'all let a lot of stuff slide against us. If we're the same people, y'all would have been defending us since day one, and y'all don't. Because if we knew we treat y'all like fam, y'all don't do the same to us. Yeah. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. Listen, since y'all arrived to the island, we helped y'all against the French. Y'all never mentioned that. There was already people there within the Taino community is spoken. The Taino people was already there, ready to go on the French. You see what I'm saying?
But Haitian also, but Haiti also
everything. Because y'all hijacked everything.
Yeah, but you don't remember when Haiti helped y'all fought to keep the Spaniards off the island? You don't remember that? So we do fight together. You don't remember that?
But listen.
Oh no,
whatever is in the history.
You don't remember that.
Whatever, but the point is y'all don't accept us.
No, but did you not remember that?
We accept y'all within the history.
Did you not remember that?
That's the point. No, the point is y'all don't accept us.
No, we are speaking about that right now. Did you not remember that?
The point, no. Bring us up.
No, let's talk about that. Did you not remember? Because you just bring a point. We're not going to deviate.
See, you anti. Now I see that you really anti-Dominican.
We're not going to.
You don't want to admit it. Say our name. Say who you are.
You're entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion.
You got to say thanks to Dominicans.
We're going to go back to the subject. Don't change the subject. We're going to go back.
Listen, we were able to create a country thanks to the Quisqueyanos.
We're going to stay on the subject. I'm going to allow you to speak, and we're going to go back because you do not want to answer.
Nah, that's a fact.
Just said that we did not give you guys credit. You guys fought. You guys helped us fight. Okay, you guys did help us fight. Okay, well, did we not help you guys fight the Spaniards off the island? So they don't enslave the island again. Did we not? Exactly.
But did you guys get help from Dominicans too? Like Papo said.
Like you want to move the goalposts.
I'm sure they do, but I don't deny that. There's a lot of political Haitians that are Dominican.
By blood.
We gonna give
political Haitians that are Dominican by blood that fought with us, yes. But they were political Haitians, but they're really by blood.
There's always a but. You notice that? You the biggest hater because you're saying there's a but. Well, it was only a little bit. It was Haitians with Dominican blood. No.
That's a fact. No. Include it all. Because the thing is, I noticed that y'all moved the goalposts and play around.
I did not say no Haitian that have Dominican blood. I didn't say any of that.
Stuff. You
are a hater.
Want to move? Nah.
No, you are a hater.
The thing is, y'all ethnocentrics are coming in here hijacking our history. That's the problem.
No, I just
y'all not part of our history.
They helped the Dominican.
Y'all ethnocentrics are not part of our history.
Facts and
they
facts.
helped the Haitian part, right?
Facts.
So they helped the Haitian part.
Again, stop trying to move the goalposts.
No,
just
we
admit
stay on that.
When you mention Haiti, when you mention
we're not understanding each other.
You gotta mention DR. It's like you gotta do that.
Yes, that which never accept any truth.
What truth? There's nothing to accept. I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm asking him. I said we also helped fought for them to not come back to the islands when you guys were fighting the Spaniards. He does not want to acknowledge that. He's saying but. There's always a but, and that's my point. That's what I'm trying to.
Listen. The question.
You want to downplay Haiti so bad.
Was a rebuttal,
you are
which
so
is disingenuous.
focusing on downplaying Haiti
your question
so
was disingenuous. I like your passion, and I've stated that. I'm not mad at you, but your question was disingenuous because your rebuttal, right, was a question. It doesn't make any sense. Like you got to make your claim. What is your claim?
No.
What is your claim? Make your claim.
My claim is when he was saying that we don't give credit to the Haitians, to the Dominican Republic, and I said, yeah, but we also have fought. You never mentioned that. I said we also have
you
fought
say
in the DR.
but. Admit it or no. Listen, if you're admitting that y'all don't give credit to Dominicans, right? Okay, then we can move on to your point. First, let's admit it. Is it true, yes or no, that Haitians do not give credit to Dominicans and like hundreds of years of contribution that they had to the island? And the reason why y'all exist is because of
What happened? Wait, I'm sorry.
Quisqueyanos, we were mixed. It's the same people by blood. We were already there. The mix were there. The Taínos was mostly gone.
Dominicans are really called Quisqueyanos, like Puerto Ricans called Boricuas.
But that's the thing. You guys don't. I feel like I feel like we're one. I feel like we've been fighting for our independence. You guys want to
Nah. Y'all are ethnocentrics. A lot of y'all. Y'all like to push
not me.
this.
Don't say y'all because I'm speaking for myself.
Some people.
No. Why do y'all say we were the first black independent? Why do y'all say that? That's ethnocentric talk.
Go ask the elites
Why?
of the
Because
world.
if we're talking about, listen,
don't ask the elites of the world.
Wait.
It's on all.
If we're talking about, If we're talking about African blood, right, and the rule according to who's black technically by the category black, Dominicans, Quisqueya was the first black republic.
Okay, so you want to get credit.
That's not the.
You want to get credit. Is that Papo?
Let me highlight a little bit some facts. The Haitians, they're not claiming to be the first black community in the Americas.
Yeah, they are.
No. They're free. They're free.
No, they claim to be the first black republic.
That's what they say, brother.
That's what they say, man. That's their claim.
It should be the first free black community in the Americas, and I can understand that because when the colonists came, they brought black people, but they were not slaves.
Wait, I didn't repeat that. I'm sorry.
I didn't get that one.
I didn't repeat.
You can Google it. You can Google it. When the colonies came, they also came with black people.
What year? What are you talking about?
When they first came in the 1400s.
Oh, in the 1400s? No, in the 1500s.
Yeah.
The first black Dominican came in 1502. The first African person.
Yeah, 1502 because that was like the fourth trip.
The fourth trip. Yeah, the fourth trip.
It was like the 1492. So it was the century was almost done. So nearly closely to the colonies' time, they brought free European.
Let's keep it $1.50, like Papo said. Hold on, Quisqueya. If
stop confusing it, brother, with all this side curveball.
If people are calling Dominicans black, let's keep it $1.50. Let's keep it 100%. Then Dominicans are definitely the first black nation, right? It mixed with the Taínos and the Spaniard. So what did Haiti do in 1844? They're the first full black country to get their full.
Okay, so y'all been black longer than us.
Hold on. You guys got the full sovereign. You guys got sovereignty.
The first independence.
You guys got.
So you guys are
the first recognized.
In 1804, you guys got sovereignty in 1804.
So I'm asking, you guys were the first black. You guys been black before.
Yeah, Dominicans have black DNA.
So you guys are not Taínos today.
We definitely Taínos too.
Yes,
both.
It's a mix.
Oh, okay, but we know it's a mix. But 1 minute you guys are black, 1 minute you guys are Taínos.
We never denied that we are black.
We don't go by those categories, but if you want to bring in the
Dr. Richard
categories,
always say Taínos.
technicality, we're considered black.
There's 300 people on the live today. Dr. Richard also always said we are the indigenous people. We are the Taínos.
Yeah, we're the descendants of the Taínos.
Okay, so you guys are black or
We
Taínos?
also the blood.
Or you guys are Taínos or black? Which one?